in this video, we will use ChatGPT to evaluate one of our research papers. Jukka Sihvonen, I hope I pronounced the name correctly, so please correct me if I'm wrong, developed a nice prompt which can be used in ChatGPT to analyze your paper. So put differently, is your paper ready for submission? We will test that using one of my papers that never made it. First to Edmans' paper on learnings from 1000 rejections, which I highly recommend to read. The link is down below in the description. So now we go to ChatGPT and attach our paper and use a prompt template. So in this prompt, and I provide the details below in the description, I state the following: please evaluate my empirical research paper intended for submission to a top 6 strategy journal using Edmans' framework for editorial assessment. Specifically assess the paper across the 3 key dimensions: contribution, execution, and exposition. Provide specific, actionable feedback highlighting both major concerns that could lead to rejection and minor issues that could be improved. Of course, you can modify this for different types of journals, say finance, accounting, and so on. We now attach a file. And we start. Honestly, this is quite impressive. So that literally took a few seconds, I would say maybe a minute or so. And it provides quite honestly detailed feedback, and I'm rather impressed with it. So it talks about the contributions, it goes into the main strength, which I hopefully agree with, and of course also major concerns. And I think honestly this actually, when it comes to the theory contribution, that in fact was the main reason why this paper got finally rejected after a resubmission to a top journal. I don't want to mention any names here. So I think that's an important aspect, and also the policy implications, I totally agree there isn't really much in this paper. So it provides some further recommendations which I think are definitely worth exploring. It goes into the execution, so thank you very much. It's a comprehensive data set. I think that's pretty good. It's innovative. There are issues, correlation and causality, that's always of course a major struggle, one has to say. I think the idea around instrumental variables is not a bad one. So that's something one can actually really try to work on, of course, assuming you get good instruments. It goes into exposition. So it likes certain aspects, which is good. So the introduction is pretty good. There are issues which I think are definitely something you can address, and also further recommendations. Yeah, I think there are definitely some redundancies in papers, and I think you can always try to strengthen that. And when it goes into the conclusion and readability, honestly, it's not terrible. I think the paper, anyway, it went into revised resubmit, but I think the main reason why it indeed later got rejected was indeed the theoretical contribution, because that's an important aspect, in particular in a top strategy journal, and I think we just did not really deliver. So that's what it is. You know, it's a very tough game getting into the top journals. But I think this is a really amazing tool, so give it a try. It's easy to use and it provides useful feedback. Thanks for watching, and as always, like and subscribe for more. If you're wondering why I wear this blanket, winter is coming and Aberdeen is freezing at the moment, and this is much needed to keep me warm. I see you next time.